So I'm Dr. Paul, and we're just wrapping up our chiropractic personal injury attorney marketing. It's the marketing that actually teaches exactly how to get referrals from personal injury attorneys. And we're with Dr. Alex here, and you've been practicing how long?
3 years.
3 years, okay. And you were actually at one of our presentations, weren't you?
No.
Oh, I thought you were, okay. Well, we just gave 4 presentations in 4 nights to around 70 attorneys, and actually signed them all up and created over $5 million in business. There was actually one attorney there that had 100 soft tissue injury cases a month that he's now referring to our clients. So what's the biggest takeaway that you've gotten from the personal injury attorney marketing so far?
The steps of multiple contacts to establish a rapport and a trust with the attorney before you just kind of give up on one visit and
Right.
oh, they're not going to give me a referral.
And we call that the marketing campaign, right? And essentially that's what we call pre-selling. So that not only increases the awareness, the interest and desire to actually get them to what we call the educational sales presentation. But here's the deal. You now know why attorneys don't refer to chiropractors, don't you?
Yes.
You now know exactly how to get them to refer to chiropractors, don't you?
Yes.
So we talk about the target market, higher probability attorneys, number 1. Number 2, then there's really 4 steps, right? So we talked about starting with a target market, right? And then we said the marketing campaign. So we went into details of exactly why and how we need to do that, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that's all the pre-sale stuff. And then we covered the exact details of the educational sales presentation, didn't we?
Yes.
How detailed was that?
Very easy to
Okay.
walk through.
Can you see, now we call that an educational sales presentation, and can you see why? Do you completely understand why now publicity alone will not get referrals from attorneys?
Yes.
Do you understand why advertising alone will not get referrals?
Yes.
And can you see how we combine publicity, advertising, but most importantly, the details of educational sales, that's exactly what get referrals and why?
Yes.
Yeah. And then, can you see how much the average attorney is losing when they deal with us?
With us.
Well, not with us, but the average attorney when they're dealing with doctors or chiropractors who don't know how to document their case. Can you see what was the average amount of attorney, the average amount of attorney loses that sees only 2 soft tissue injury cases a month?
$168,000 a year.
And that was real specific, wasn't it?
Very specific.
Yeah. What would you say about other chiropractors that are looking or considering to learn how to do documentation and personal injury marketing, or to learn specifically how to get personal injury attorney referrals? What would you say to them?
I would say the system that you have taught me is the most simple, the most effective, and easiest to carry out, and helps you document better and helps you just live a better lifestyle and practice.
Now, you've already started using our documentation, haven't you?
Yes.
And have you already started giving that documentation to the attorneys?
Yes, I walked in cold called to an attorney and he said, I'll give you all my third parties. And I said, okay, I'll start with that. And after about a month, he started giving me all his PIP cases too because of my documentation.
Okay. When you say third party, what does that mean?
So cases that didn't have MedPay or personal injury protection, he had another chiropractor that would only accept
gotcha.
the cases that had
So
that.
he kind of did it as a trial run.
Yeah, and then after about 3 cases,
and then then basically you delivered all the content that we talk about with the documentation.
Correct.
Did you talk with him did you do any educational sales with him?
Actually, I did not.
So it was mainly the documentation alone that sold him?
Yes.
And then as soon as he saw that, he did what?
He started referring me everybody.
Everybody. And when you say everybody, how many cases a month is that, roughly?
5 or 6.
5 or 6. What's your case average?
6 to 7.
6? So you're saying 5 cases a month, your case average is $6,000, 5 times 6 is $30,000. You increased your business $360,000 just because of my seminar.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks, Alex.